Okay, this one is media lies one video, and this has to do with Gabby Petito, yeah, case, and how this focuses on a Bay Area news anchor who got suspended after a fight with the other news reporters. He said there's a lack of focusing on women of color when they get missing. They really don't get coverage, and usually it's the white people who get the attention, and the black people, Asian people, Hispanics, and all other Asian they don't really get the news coverage of when they get missing, and yeah. He says this is getting a problem, and so this reporter's name is Frank Somerville. So yeah, so KTVU news. So he's now a veteran because he's suspended, he's fired. So yeah, he's not. He ain't coming back right now. So Frank Somerville, he's 63 years old. So he was suspended. So he had an argument with another news anchor. So her name is Amber Eikel. So over the Petito. Oh yeah. Gabby Petito's disappearance, and that's all over the news right now, and you probably heard of it, and that has to do with her boyfriend and such. Yeah. So he said that he was arguing that with Amber, that the news prefers to focus on white women disappearing over every other race woman disappearances, and just so you know, Frank Somerville is the adoptive father of a black teen daughter. So yeah. And that's nice of him. So the previous Bay Area news anchor, she wanted to add a tagline at the end of the station's report that questions the intensity of the coverage Gabby Petito was receiving, but Amber turned down the request, saying it was inappropriate. So the other news sources like Mercury News sources did not go into specifics about how heated the argument went. Channel 2 management informed us Frank Somerville of his suspension the next day. So they surprised them with the suspension, and weeks before he returned to KTVU News. Right after he was doing a news report, and so ABC News cited a statistics report from the FBI's National Crime Information Center reporting that 45 of the 89,000 missing cases reported at the end of 2020 involved people of color. So only 1/5 of the missing cases involving minorities, under 18 people, are covered by the media. So MSNBC reporter Joy Reid argued that the nationwide coverage of Gabby Petito's case was an example of missing white woman syndrome. So this was a broadcaster, the quote, like a new term made by late journalist broadcaster Gwen Eiffel. Yeah, she made that one up, and so it refers to the phenomenon where the media provides a lopsided focus on missing white women and girls in compared to missing cases involving women of color. So, ABC News reporter Mary Chris so she said, not surprised by the attention of the Petito case received a nationwide, and that the coverage of Petito's case brought up emotions of hurt and heartbreak. So, Mary Chris she was tirelessly searching for her sister by Milete, who was reported missing from her Chula Vista, California home in January. And apparently, her family had moved immigrated to the United States of America from the Philippines when her sister was practically almost a teenager at 12 years old. So that's another person who was worried about and had a problem with white people getting more coverage than people of other races. And she has said, even before Gabby's case was out there, I felt that maybe we were white or would have got a different approach, more would help and support. That's how I feel. This hurts a lot. No, it's just racist. How it's all about the Caucasians getting more attention. Which also reminds me, I am also seeing a lot of people who have gone missing, and most of these were white people. And the chances of black people was larger than other races. So it's usually the white people and the black people. So it's just how rude that the news coverage is, and with the Gabby Petito case, I'm not really picking sides, like who's right and who's not. Usually if you take sides, that usually gets the fight started all over the internet, and although Frank and Mary Chris, they do have a point with people, news reporters usually don't cover missing women and girls of color, and yeah. And the only places where they actually have coverage is Amber Alerts, which is very rare, and yeah. Instead, people have been complaining about that instead. That it's waking me up at night, and you know. It's usually Amber Alert where these notifications of people of color go missing, especially children. Oh, I do believe that people of color and females of color should get coverage as much as white folks. Not just white folks and black folks. They exist too. And they deserve the respect too.